bed, or down at the foot of the bed, or sleep.
Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. My lips are really dry. Let me start with Carmex. Concept week is back. Concept week. I realized I haven't done one in a while, and I wasn't really thinking about trying to start one up, but I did realize, like, oh, I think I really like doing those the most. So, anyway, as it's been floating around, I let it relax in my head. I didn't stress about it. And we're gonna do skincare while I'm talking. I'm trying to multitask, I really am. I'm gonna use a Vuladerm. Like, just letting it roll around in the back of my head when it comes to me. I just keep randomly thinking about stuff. And one thing that kept coming into my mind was Mad Max. Because I was trying to watch the one with Tina Turner. Now, I was never interested in Mad Max, and still not the biggest fan of the whole Mad Max world. But whatever. Like, my boyfriend introduced me. Mad Max, it looks like something my mom would have watched and been like, oh man. Like, she would have thought it was just great and outrageous. She loved outrageous things. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just kind of like, okay. It's a very interesting thing to watch, like, on the weekend though. In the more recent one, which I did like, the one with oh, is it the same one? Now I'm not entirely sure if it's the same one as the one with Tom Hardy, or is that also the same one with that boy from Warm Bodies and Renfield? So I don't know, but anyway, there's one of them where the guy who's running like the water, he had, or you know, hoarding the water really. He has all these breeders and breeders and nursers, and the breeders are like, you know, these very slim girls, and they've got, you know, the looks, I guess, that he wants to breed with. And then you have the birthers, or I keep calling them birthers. You have the nursers, and the reason that's one of my things where I'm like, what? He has the nursers who they're like these really abundant bodied women. They're like all soft and they're like delicate in there, and like their whole room is like lush and full of nature. You know, they have to have, you know, all the nutrients and stuff so that they can nurse these children that he wants to make like the perfect children, but he can't seem to make good children. Anyway, so but they're supposed to be like nursing them and everything, and I just liked the aspect of them. That's where this comes from. The nursers, where they're like these soft, you know, ethereal kind of like abundant kind of women that were up there. They were all very smiley and kind of just chilling. And then some other stuff happened. That's how you see them. And then some other stuff happened where they're like, oh, we're free. They wanted the water to go to everyone, obviously, because they're nursers, you know, they're these nurturing people who want more for everyone, not just themselves, but they didn't have any power or control. They were being held captive just like the breeding women were being held captive. But the breeding women could get smuggled out, but they couldn't, so they were left behind. But when they came back to set everyone free, you know, they helped do that. That is the concept. Not that whole entire thing, but basically that abundant, soft, earthy, and like glowy kind of, you know what I'm saying? That kind of look. That's what I want to do right now. That's what I want to bring into my life. I want to bring in nutrients and abundance. And I want to bring in all of that. And I'm just going to have a concept week where I do my makeup to kind of just really settle into it. But yeah, oh, my question was, I was like, I guess at some point the breeders turn into the nursers, because I'm like, you can't just have the nursers only nursing. They made it seem like it was two separate people at all times. Like, they gave birth and they get back to it, and then the nursers take it from there. And I know you can pretty much breastfeed as long as you have somebody breastfeeding, But isn't there still like a time limit where if you yourself aren't pregnant or giving birth, the breast milk is going to stop? It's not just going to be indefinite, right? Anyway, they didn't get into that because, you know, that's not the point of the movie, but it really left me with some questions because I was like, how are they still? So are they former breeders that turned into nursers? Whatevs. For a nice start with the glowing, we're going to be using La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. And because it feels like a really good barrier for when I go outside in the elements. They're just really dramatic outside. Like today is probably the warmest day we've had in a couple weeks, I want to say. It was 43 degrees. Might as well be spring. Try to get around those eyes. I think this is really good. If you have sensitive skin, I've had no real problems with somebody prone to breakouts as I've expressed on this channel. But I mean, I don't know about everyone's skin. But my skin has been taking well to the Roche-Posay. I don't use it every day on my skin, but I do use it a lot of days. As for the makeup, so we're going for like natural, abundant, but soft and ethereal. I want to keep my eyebrows the way they are, honestly. We'll just clean them up a tiny bit. All sharpened. Alright, so we're just going to clean up the front. We don't want to take away. Eyebrows are part of the abundance, so we don't want to take away like we usually do too much. Just want to highlight that front corner. Kind of opens up my eye a little bit. So we'll just leave it like that, okay? Straight away we're going into concealer to help us with softening out the base pretty much. Get the mousse. Trusty makeup wipes for getting makeup off my hands. Because I am a finger blender with concealer and with eyeshadow sometimes. Especially if it's a shimmer. I usually put that on with my fingers, so makeup wipes always handy. There's more we're going to add to the glow, but I'm going to do that part later. But as you can see, is that La Roche-Posay kind of melts into the skin. You can see how it kind of catches the light in a very satin way. Ooh, I'm excited to do this concept week. Okay, so for the first version of this, clearly we have to start with pink. Everything starts with pink here. Hold on while I go get the pinks I was thinking about. Okay, so today I wanted to do like some muted pinks. I'm going to be using the Deuce and this Milani one, Most Wanted. In the Deuce palette, I'll clearly be using this as a blush, but I was thinking about just a simple soft shimmer on the eye, like one and done, you know? Something that would look good with, I don't think I'm going to do an eyeline today. That's another thing. I want the look to look natural, but I know it's not going to be natural because I'm putting on shimmer, right? But you know what I mean? Like I want it to be without any like distinct lines. That's what, you know, I'm going for. It's like another reason why I didn't really do my eyebrows. I just kind of left them, but I think that matches the most when I do muted looks, so I'm going to keep it kind of mute. That's the blush. I was thinking about using that, but it pulls kind of silver, so I could use that. Pulls very, very pink. And then there's just this baby pink here, but I think I won't use that again because I wanted a shimmer on the eye. So that's why I picked up this Milani's Most Wanted palette. Oh, this is Rosy Revenge 140 because I wanted to use, excuse me, I wanted to use that color and then maybe that one to deepen it, but that one mostly because it was just this pale kind of thing that I thought would look nice just as a small wash. But I think to get the effect I want, I'll have to mix both of them. But the problem is neither one of those is shimmer. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use that. So after some deliberation, I think I will just use that as a slight shimmer on the lid. This one's a little gold. And it's not sheer at all. But we'll use it lightly and see if that works out. So now I got it on both sides. Yeah, if I do it lightly, it shears out the way I want it to. This and that. I'm just going to take a little bit of both. I'm going to take some of that darker purple pink and put it up there. I'm not sure why, but I felt compelled. Oh my god, I wish I had better colors. Hold on. I put the exposure down. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so no. First of all, I'm not going to put that pink on there, but first, I'm going to put Yodit and Kafuru on my eye and create a nice even base. So let's do that first and also set under the eye. There we go. Okay. I will go in slightly with that shimmer. Much more smoothly. There. Nice. This one is Stilla. But this one is like a, it's called Intense Smoky Quartz. And so it's supposed to be just a really dark. Why didn't I bring you in? Follow the line. But it's also why I use it for specific makeup looks. Like where I want a natural deepening around the eye without too many distinct lines. It's mostly used up, but I got the last bits out to do a slight shadow there. And we're just going to use our brownish black mascara. This is the Surreal from the Falsies line from Maybelline. Eyes, done. Back up. Does anybody know some good back exercises to really strengthen the back and core? Because boy, do I need it. I'm going to use that color. Like I said, this is Crepes. And maybe a little bit towards the front. Maybe a little. Boop, boop, boop. Just like a lively flush right there. Alright, now balance it out. Nina. I have a half mind to just keep the whole lip nude, but I am introing the concept with pink, so. Greta! That's her. And that's it. I don't know, like I think it would have really hit with a full face of foundation underneath, which is what I like. But for right now, I'm gonna try to get over it. Have you guys seen that every man Jack deodorant commercial? Still smell. I am on my way to Ulta. We're focused on skincare today because I'm going to buy foundation. Finally, I can finally find foundation. Yeah, I just did La Roche-Posay and I used this today. Come on. Okay, there you go. It's in focus. It's by Fully. Green Tomato Toner. Yes, To Go used to have a tomato toner that I would have put my neck on the line for, but I don't think they make it anymore because it's no longer in the store where I bought it. Today is skincare only concept week for the nurturing nurturers. Okay, we all know what the concept is, right? So this is day 2. This is how we're starting. Again, not doing the eyebrows, but I might do a little something. Fenty Beauty Stick. Why am I putting on more highlight with no makeup? Because I can. This is the one. This is Pearl. Pearl. Every time I read it, I think about Eartha Kitt as Catwoman. I love the way it looks. There you go. You know what? I accept. This is a great this Fenty Beauty highlighter. Pearl stick, matchsticks in pearl. It's a great nude face highlighter. Oh yeah, and happy Lunar New Year. Today starts the Lunar New Year, and it's the year of the snake, or as I read, it said little dragon, and it said it was going to be prosperous for snakes and dragons, so that's really nice. Anyone born in the year of the dragon or year of the snake, apparently this is going to be a really prosperous year for you. So I really wish that on you with my whole heart, and you know, go out there and prosper. This might be, because it's a prosperous year, this might be a year for you to really reap all the hard work that you've been doing. I know everyone, we all work so hard all the time and we wonder, you know, if it's even doing anything. This is the year that you're supposed to see it. So just hang on a little bit more, okay? I'm back. Welcome to my Ulta haul. It's one thing. Finally got me some foundation. So I went in there I could have ordered this online because I knew my shade is 140 Angola in the regular velvet one. But the thing is, I went in the store so that I could swatch the hydro one, the one that in the like seafoam green case is supposed to be like more luminescent and everything, from Juvia's Place. And yeah, I was between 2 colors and I really think I'd be a good mix in the both of them, but they didn't have, I don't think they had all the shades in Ulta, in that Ulta. See a bunch of stuff from Win, Serena's line, and I swatched like 2 lip glosses. They have like glitter flecks in them, very pretty. I swatched a brown one and then like a burgundy-ish kind of colored one, and that one was also super cute. I like the way they shimmer a lot, so I'm thinking about that. And then they have a professional skin tint. It's supposed to be performance skin tint or something like that. I really want to try that, but it wasn't on my budget. So we got our one thing and we left. They did have a Fenty Beauty 3 lip kit. It was $32. It's usually $50 value, I guess, and so it was $32 because it came in a little spray can looking thing. Really wanted that, but I couldn't justify $32 in my budget right now. They had cream blushes as well in the Fenty Beauty. They have 2 new colors. Didn't get either of them, but I'm thinking about it because I really like the idea of cream blush. I had some Korean cream blush before, really liked it, and then I got one drugstore cream blush in New York in the Dwayne Reed. That one was really cute. I liked it a lot. So I like cream blush, the idea of it, especially because I wear sometimes like spot concealer, and I think cream blush looks better when I do no foundation and I still want to wear blush and have like maybe spot concealer on. But now I have foundation again, so. Oh, right. The other thing that I was going to show you from the haul, it wasn't at the Costco that I went to. And I should have went to the Costco over in the city. Costco's will have it, but it doesn't. So I'm going to wait until I'm able to go back over there. Probably when I go see my dad. And then I'll probably swing by there and get it. Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. The background's wild. I have my clothing choices on the bed and blankets on the floor. I bought some of these larger cotton pads because they're bigger, and I felt like they were better for my face. Like, I only need one instead of the small round ones. Maybe where I need more than one. And these is the exfoliating ones, but they're rougher on one side than I remembered from buying them before. But it's really great, as long as you use it carefully, because it feels like it could be kind of abrasive. And I left my sensitive Avuladerm outside, so I'm going to just use my fully, and it's the green tomato toner. I'm trying not to use the exfoliating side around my eyes. I remember to flip it around though. Let's use the regular part. Be gentle around the eyes. And then back to the exfoliated part for under my lip and the chin, where the skin gets a little bit more tough. Or at least it feels a little more tough. I don't really know if it is. The other one I was using, the little exfoliating pad part, came off. Yeah, when you wet it, it kind of lifts off of itself. So then you just have cotton and exfoliating pad. I'm not sure if they did it on purpose, but it peels off so purposefully it feels like it might be. You know what I mean? Product design. La Roche-Posay. Today I'm going to try a little sunscreen under my foundation. This one. I've done it. I've used this before. Hero for Shield. Super light sunscreen. It's kind of green, so... Oh. That was way too much. A sunscreen with primarily zinc oxide. Or whatever. You know, the thing that makes the white cast. Works better for you. I find it's fine under skincare. The problem is your neck. I don't want this to happen to my neck. Should I put on primer? I got this SPF primer by Milani. SPF 30. It's not like I'm gonna go out into direct tropical sun, so I don't really need all this double primering, but I should just use this. Well, let's just use the skincare as primer. I'll put this one on my neck. It doesn't have a white cast. Alright. It also is less sticky, so. Alright, so today I'm going to actually be testing out how these two react still, because they're older foundations that I bought and then didn't really use. Well, I should say rebought, and I didn't, because they were staples, and then I just didn't reach for them that much. I feel like I should mix them because both of them are really red. I'm just going to use Pat McGrath. I'm going to use Pat McGrath. I'm going to mix it with my Age Perfect. I wish I still had that Revlon because it's so neutral it's almost gray. That's the color. That's the color. Mixing both of them. Okay. Today's look should be very simple. Oops, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Actually, you know what? Because this is part of my nurturing compilation, I actually won't do my eyebrows. How about that? So I want to do like a very, very sheer green eyeshadow. Let's swatch some of the greens I thought might work. This one is VR Emerald from the Astro Quad Nocturnal Nirvana. Come on now. This is the green one inside the Beauty Bakery Rainbow Marshmallows palette. I'm sure it's more of a teal green. And then I'm going to use Koro. That one, because I know it has a green shift. So, but it is really solid. My thing is I do have a lot of solid shimmers because I do like to use shimmers as a one and done. I don't have many topper shimmers. I think that's actually a problem. Should I zoom in even though there's really nothing to zoom into? I will be putting my natural pencil that I use under my brow under my eye. Take it kind of, it's on the waterline, but I'm taking it kind of outside the waterline, just like right there. And there you have it. Just a nudening effect all around. I've got a weird brush here. I'm hoping it's the kind I need. I'm just gonna get a little bit of my VR Emerald. Yeah, that's better for the nude effect. And I just kind of want to, you know, because it fits. I'm going to go see Wicked. So I wanted to represent both of them on my eyes, and I'm already wearing pink contacts. But also, it fits with the nurturing concept. My little Mad Max, the nursers. Because when we think of nurturing and nursing, what do we think? Green. We think nature. We think abundance. You know? So. Thanks, guys. Oh my god. Okay. And now we're just going to do some eyeliner activity. Alright. Yeah. I like the lip on its own. But with everything else, I'm not so sure. And this is hair and blush. And I'm just going to take some Alina. Old Faithful. And we're done. Bye. Hi. Welcome to day 4. As for the test that I did the last day you saw here, the test I did, the foundation held up really well, and I wasn't irritated at the end of the day. My skin wasn't irritated at the end of the day when I took it off. Now, there could be some factors. One, I did mix it with the Age Perfect, but the Age Perfect, I didn't think it was at that big a ratio, but I don't know. It might have had an effect over how much the Pat McGrath was going to affect my skin. Then there's the fact that I had all that skin prep on it, so that could have helped. Not necessarily create a barrier, but kind of create a barrier. A very thin barrier. Anyway, the end result looked great. I thought so. We're going to do it again. So today we're going to use a different cream for our nerve. Oh, right. That was, but you saw me wiping on my face. It was the Montbifast Carbon Active. Right, so this is the cream. This is the face cream for today. Milk and Briolis. Briolis? I don't know. Yes, but I like it, and it's got like that old school metal packaging that we used to have here in the States before everybody got cheap. I said what I said. They did. Y'all can't lie. Y'all can't lie and say like they like to sell it to us as innovative and better packaging, but at the end of the day, it was cheapness, because especially if it's a publicly traded company, you'll notice those get cheaper faster. And it's because they want their major shareholders to keep, there's always this demand in the financial world for increasing profits. I've recently seen people talking about it, and maybe it's because my algorithm is a little changed as I continue. I am going to add a little more on that side because I don't feel like it was enough. I didn't evenly put it. I think I put more over here than I did over here. Anyway, yeah. And then, of course, down to the neck. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I just want to use the Chill Out Soothing Primer. Yodit. A tiny bit of Dauda. Oh my goodness. Oops, upside down. But the thing is, which one do I want? I think I want to go in. Let's try. Oh no, which one did I say? I think it was this one. It's like that. It reminds me of sunlight, and that's very much nurturing. Let's just put a little there. A little shadow for the eye. Alright. I think the Pat McGrath is performing okay. Like, it's not irritating my skin anymore. The fact that it's so runny, I think is a 4. Give it some body. And that's it. Day 4, 3. That's my week concept.
Bed, down at the foot of the bed.